doing? Queen Katie Pat here. Welcome back to another my first 1999 stream. Let me just fix up on my stream deck, and then we can get right on to the session. My stream deck really needs to, get the... Excuse me, stream deck. I would like my PNTuber states. Well, that's frozen right now. Anyway, oh, finally! There we go. There we go. Okay. Howdy! Alright, let's get right on to in here to see our wonderful star. I hope everyone's doing good. I've been doing good. Just went to the grocery store earlier today, and so I was able to have my food and snacks.
It'd be a waste to spend the whole night sleeping. Why not join us for a game of mahjong? It'll be a learning experience. You can pick up some Chinese from reading the tiles. Don't worry, Miss Moisson is a great teacher. You'll catch on quickly with her help. I'll see you later then. Finally, we have enough players.
No! The free skin! Don't forget everybody to log in and get the free Noor skin. She is so beautiful. Sign in. Happy birthday, Charlie! Happy birthday! Get some login. Oh, I was expecting a pop-up. Okay. Alright, let's do the wilderness and get rid of all the pins. And then we can start the event while we wait for people to come in. Also, I just realized I forgot to get rid of something from Nightbot for the... Thank you for the fireworks! I can't even see anybody. Thank you for the fireworks. They sure were working with fire. Thank you.
I've been thinking about why so many people swarm.
I was actually worried that I would have to push the stream a whole nother 30 minutes later, because I had just finished eating some dinner a while ago. And I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to have my stomach settled, but lo and behold, I'm doing good.
It'd be a waste to spend the whole night sleeping. Why not join us for a game of mahjong?
I hate this particular ping, because it wants me to go in there to get that, and now it makes me want to go here to claim this. Also, I hope y'all are hearing me on the microphone. I hope you are. And then we get the chook bots. Yo, Logan! I'm actually surprised to see you here this early.
為咗拍胡桃嗰場解剖戲，我去求個法醫求咗好耐。
Okay, deal with that. You know what? For old time's sake, switch to my favorite song. Alright, let me double check the banners and then we can get right into the event. Okay, so this was the last one. The one that I did last night. That was the last one. So, I'm not going to waste any more on this. I might do this next stream. I might do a tempo on this. Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw that in your Discord. I saw that you got Gallica. In Nor Island, which is very adorable. Alright, I think that was everything. Awesome. So this is what's going to be the plan for today. We're going to be doing Spring Unending, which thankfully will not spoil me on the main story, because seemingly this apparently takes place either before the first storm or like after the first storm. So I'm not going to get spoiled. Main bulletin. I'm not doing this. I don't want to do main bulletin. This one sucks. So yeah, we're going to do the main event. So that's going to be like this for the next few streams. Considering last time I did a main event, I cleared it in 3 streams. So I may also finish this in 3 streams. And then we're going to do the side story with this lovely lady. And then later down the road, the other banner will come out and we'll get the other character. So that'll be fun. Oh, yep. This is the store. Forgetting that. Oh my goodness, I get a whole nother. What do you mean I get a whole nother copy of this? Oh, no wait. Consumes 3 batteries. Never mind. Consumes 3 batteries. Yeah, so you got the psych tube, the pools. Awesome. Alright, let me double check my timer. Alright, we are going to start this off by checking out the trailer. Because I have not seen anything yet. I only saw this part, the animation that goes into this. So we're going to watch the trailer. I think we're going to jump right into it. We're good for the next 15 minutes on no ads whatsoever. So let's do this! Let's see what we got in store.
Who are you? Why are you telling me this? What do you know about the method of longevity? And whose memory did I just see? Take this! I hear an immortal will appear at the fair to grant longevity. Idle folk, Taoists, y'all, all manner of people have come to town.
We may have taken human forms, but we live only a fraction of their lives.
Chief Chung, the School of May will see justice done.
Then it was they who started this rumor.
I founded this school so that we may gather strength in numbers. With a sword and array at our disposal, the subjugation of the beast is a surety. What do you know of our struggles and desires?
The final hour approaches. The array is ready. Tonight, beneath the May tree, let us await longevity together. Release me! Elfrid!
I've been thinking. Years pass by you in the blink of an eye, don't they?
If you want the sword, then kill me!
Well, I won't even live a full cycle of the seasons.
Do you still seek longevity, knowing all that might happen?
Oh, that is quite the trailer! Wow. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a fun time. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we're starting things up here with this lovely old lady. Stage 1. Prophecy. It isn't just a rumor or a centuries-long scheme. Yahoo! I'm so excited. Whoa, I love this. Spring Unending. Too obvious. That's
成王，仙人将，长生不死，脱灾殃。Talk about inspiration! I'm using this as the introduction for my feature article. The mysterious vibe's gonna have them totally glued to the pages. Got a whole lot of other stuff too. Gonna start as soon as I wrap up this fieldwork. Trust me, Miss Verity, this article's gonna be the star of R2's special issue on the East. I guarantee it.
As Reed provides her update, her voice shakes a delicate strain of spider silk before being carried off in the wind. The two editors nod. One reaches out and generally touches the silk before them.
I think you really have something, Ms. Reed. An elliptical rhyme concerning disasters and the secrets of longevity. It's no surprise that adventurers find it so intriguing. But stories like this are not all that uncommon. I worry it won't have enough substance to carry our special issue. What makes you so sure it's worth a field trip?
Great question, ma'am. Well, I did some homework. It's not that much to go on, but if you just hear me out.
The wind carries the sounds from the other side faithfully, even the soft noise of her turning pages.
There's been all kinds of mantic rhymes in China since, like, the dawn of recorded history. A lot of them obscure or ambiguous, like, hey, there's this one about the Zhou dynasty. He who sells bows and quivers shall bring the collapse of Zhou. But really, it was the man's adopted daughter who married Emperor Yu of Zhou and led to the empire's downfall. And she wasn't even the main cause. What I'm saying is, most of these mantic rhymes are laced with veiled analogies. Who knows what they could mean? But this one's different. An exact event at an exact location. It's gonna be a breeze finding more details in the local annals. And my informant promised they'd give me more information when I get there. So, yeah, this trip could be a bust, but I'll regret it for the rest of my life if I don't get to the bottom of it. So, here I am in Tool County, and guess what I found?
She pauses, savoring the suspense.
The wind really does slow around here. Only a little, but it for sure does.
The editor exchanged surprised looks and leaned in.
Will you need
Barbara! 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 Oh, Barbara! I hope to do new events someday. Barbara!
informant and set up a meeting. Then, I'll interview some locals on the street. Who knows? We could even find another shelter if things go well.
She's so eager to share her plans that she fails to notice her colleagues are falling quiet.
She's always been a go-getter. In every life.
But I worry for her. You know how obsessed she is about longevity. These clues she found are unlikely to be a coincidence.
You needn't worry. Reed grew up there, originally. She won't have any trouble getting accustomed. But let's keep an eye on her, just to be sure.
The ruly editor holds her worry expression. Verity returns it with a silent pleading glance, motioning towards the still open silk.
Reed, are you still there? We trust you've made a good decision with this article, but our network isn't stable right now. You'd better...
The noise from the streets drowns out the rest of her words.
不好意思，我马上让开。
Oh, I love her design. Reed, you look so beautiful, so adorable. And glasses? Oh my goodness. Boop. That's a cutie patootie.
Cool, gotta go. I'm racing against the clock here. Call you later.
Watch out. Danger.
No worries, I'll be careful. Bye-bye.
Reed ends the connection, adjusting her spiderweb brooch as she dodges through the crowds of people and passing bikes. She looks around and spies her goal not far away.
Hate to hang up on you, Barbara, but I've got, no time to do this. Maybe I'll buy her some local delicacies to say sorry. Place sure is lively. So many stores. Oh my god, and the restaurants. Finally, no more driving to Chinatown to get a decent meal.
Hey! Hey now, Chinatown is nice. Have you seen the event last year?
Alright, first things first. Gotta find an internet cafe to contact the informant. Oh, better get a couple bottles of water too.
The grass-headed editor walks towards the sign across the street. An electric fan oscillates back and forth, attempting in vain to blow away the heat rising from the road. Reed rests on a bamboo chair, her hand finding the mouse in a familiar motion. (1992) through 1999. Self-assessed differently around the first storm, either before or around then. What? This is interactable? Whoa! Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! We're using 90s computers! That's so cool! So cool! One with the flow! So, did you find what was mentioned in the rhyme I sent you? Read it! So that's Reed's username. Read it! Yeah, the county animals are solid lead, but I'm still not sure about the method or longevity. Bye, which I just learned before the stream. That means laughing. Wanna meet RLL in real life? Can't wait to hear the rest of your intel. Ta-da! One with the flow. Sure, seeing is believing, right? Come to Huanzhou. I'll send the address when you get here, along with snacks and end spots. But hey, if your article gets published, you owe me big. Hey, I'm in no show already. Wow, you're fast. Seems you could use a break. Go to Dunman Street and try Grandma Wayne's clear soup. Classic Huanzhou sweet. Can't promise she's still there, Bo. Her stall was packed last time I went, but that was ages ago. Thanks, I'm raising the clock here, too! Can we meet before it gets dark? At the stall you mentioned. I'm easy to spot. Green hair, glasses, a bunch of bags, and a notebook. Alright, but not at the stall. Follow this. Enter the county through the northern custom house. Head east past the Great Buddha Temple. Keep straight until you hit Sam's Pharmacy. Then turn south and walk on the pipeline. You'll find Jen's well under the second tree. I'll see you there. On my way! Oh. That was fun! She processes the new information, immediately drawing up a mental map of her independent investigation.
Nice and clear. Let's go.
Ray takes a confident step forward.
Excuse me? Do you know the way to Jin's well? It's under a tree by the python.
What well? Never heard of it. If you're looking for scenic spots, go to the outskirts of town. There's a lot of beautiful sculptures and architecture out there. And the May trees in the Central Park are famous. But I don't know anything about a well.
Oh, thanks. I'll check them out later.
She waves goodbye to the 15th kind person she has questioned so far. The information she's been hoping for still fails to arrive. Standing in the heart of Shu County, she lets her eyes wander from the new unfinished buildings rise in the east over to the ancient horsehead walls in the west.
Jianshu Road.
The street sign metallic glare blinds her for a moment.
That's it. I've asked everyone on the street. No well, no stall, no Grandma Wong. There's no way I got the address wrong. Did my informant lie? Not likely. What good would that do them? The Northern Custom House, the Great Buddha Temple, Jianshu Road, Renmin Road.
The locations feel off to the young editor. Each one seems to have no connection to the others.
What if these are all old locations? Like, the names of places from the past?
Hey, young comrade. What are you doing in the middle of the street?
A voice speaks, bringing a tide of relief that washes over her like soft rain.
You've been asking around for directions, haven't you? To the bus stop? Just follow me. I'm heading there right now.
No. I'm meeting someone by Jin's well. Do you know where that is? Could be an old name, like really, really old. So, if you know of anywhere even kinda similar, that'd be great. Anything will do.
Jin's well. Jin's well? I've lived here almost 60 years and never heard of it.
Then it might be more than 60 years old? Maybe 100 or so?
100 years old? You've got to be kidding. Things change so fast. The whole county looks completely different every few decades, let alone a century. You're not trying to pull a fast one on me, are you? I thought you needed help.
No, sorry.
She considers each piece of information, trying to find a path through their mutual confusion.
Oh, wait, the rhyme. Have you ever heard of this rhyme? It's about black grass, thunder, the earth opening up, and an immortal.
What? A rhyme?
The scorn in his voice is wavering. For a moment, they approach in deadline, and her still blank pages seem like a freight train rushing towards her.
Aren't you a little too old to be searching for things from fairy tales? But I have heard it before. An immortal that slept deep beneath Jewel County. In ancient times, when the sky shattered and the earth broke apart, they emerged to save the town. But the immortal disappeared right after, taking the method of longevity with them. And no one has ever figured out where they went. Still, grave robbers turn up around here every year. Those troublemakers just won't give up. You seem like a bright young lady. Surely you don't buy into this longevity nonsense, right?
To be continued. Oh, I like the way they do that. Oh, that's genius. Oh, computers. We're going into the digital age. Wow. Dude, let me read. Let me read. Scroll up. I want to read everything. Ah! Don't! Nobody can read that fast! Thank you! Hi everyone! I'll be visiting Sioux County soon. Anyway, recommendations for scenic spots, local snacks, or arcane lore worth checking out. Welcome to Sioux County. Come check out my dessert stall. It's just north of the custom house. I'll give you a discount. That's signature. Are you from Mewtwo? Sioux County's moving up in the world. You should check out the ancient city wall. It's remarkably well preserved. Speaking of which, don't go to Candle Pedestrian Street at night. Don't say I didn't warn you. Or what? You'll stuff yourself into the belly bursts? By the way, does anyone here know wind-related arcane skills? I've been walking around, and the airflow in a lot of places feels sluggish. Did anyone else notice this? Is there a story behind it? I don't know about arcane skills, but my family once hired a Feng Shui consultant when we were looking to buy a storefront on Redmond West Road. He said that Qi nearby was stagnant, and that we need a real master to fix it. Would you happen to be a master, OP? Want to come look? Oh, thanks, but I actually don't do Feng Shui readings. I just use related arcane skills for work. OP's talking a lot of nonsense. Sioux County is a place with wind gatherers and Qi pools. One of the best Feng Shui locations in the whole country. That's why it's thrived since ancient times. Stage 2 of Windblown Reed. She spreads her leaves and follows the flow of air. I hope everyone's doing good, by the way. I'm doing good, because it's fun. On my way. Hey, I searched the entire county and asked loads of elders about Jin's whale and Grandma's wings dessert, but no one's heard of them. You got any worries about meeting up? Please let me know if there's anything I can do. I really need to meet you in person. Oh. Sorry, but I can't do that. Maybe try the old gate. That likely hasn't changed much. You'll know if I'm lying when you get there. Why there? And can you get me more details? Otherwise, I'm not sure I can trust you anymore. You can read the flow Qi, can't you? I saw you used the wind to contact your friends. Great to finally find another Qi reader. Perhaps destiny guided us to each other. So, the thing is, I need a Qi reader to untie the wind knots in the county for me. I wish I could let you start with an easy one, but it seems I don't have a choice. There's a wind knot at the old gate. Untie it, and I'll come find you. I have to go. I have said too much and may have drawn unnecessary attention. Be careful. I'll talk to you later. Oh, when not? How do you know I contacted my friends? Have you been spying on me? Sure is typing for a while, huh? Are you still there? Reed shoots up from her seat. The storekeeper, half startled, looks over to her.
What's wrong? Is that computer acting up again? Don't you worry. I'll have my daughter fix it. You look a little pale. Here, have some water.
Hot steam rises up from the plastic cup.
These newfangled computer things are quite complex, you know. It takes time to understand how they work.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I ask, do you know of any old gates that are still around here? Even if there's just a bit of wall left, or even a single brick, anything.
The storekeeper looks puzzled, but eventually she gestures with her chin into the distance.
An old gate. You must have been too busy to notice it before. Over there. It's just a gate like any other. Why do you ask?
I'll have another pack of water, ma'am. Can I stay here for a couple more hours?
Even against the deep darkness, Reed can still make out the shape of the tall building. She rubs her eyes and looks around. Everything is still. Even the wind has stopped.
It's late, but this must be the place. The wind's definitely slowing down around here. Barbara's right. There's gotta be a reason for this interference in the network.
Reed sighs and rubs the yellowing grass on her head.
I'm totally running out of time. Whoever's behind this, I gotta confront them stat. I guess I might miss the article deadline, but I can still solve the interface issue. That counts as a win, right?
Her grass blades sway as she watches a spider descending down a strand of web. Reed brushes the silk with her finger.
The wind doesn't hover in place for no reason, let alone get tangled up. So, if it gets tied up in a knot like this, there's gotta be some kind of special power making it stick. That power clings to any wind that passes by. The closer the wind is to the knot, the slower it becomes. So, all I need to do is... find the spot where the wind's moving slowest. Over there!
She cries out with joy, only to realize her surroundings as she ducks her head in embarrassment.
Oops, sorry. I'll try to keep it down.
Luckily, at night here in this quiet neighborhood, Reed seems to be the only one awake. She grabs her flashlight and walks out towards the gate.
It's close. Let me feel for the wind again.
She reaches out her hand, but this time no silk appears. A breeze stirs the grass on her head. It carries broken sobs, then the bell of her approaching bike.
I knew you'd come. Come on, show yourself.
Her flashlight beam sweeps the area, but doesn't find her expected foe.
You're one with the flow, right? Wait, what if they aren't even human?
Her spirits left a little.
I've got to dig deeper. This'll totally make the article...
Something warm and heavy presses against her leg, letting out a cry like a baby. She looks down, shocked. A bike bell rings behind her. Oh! Oh, we're about to do a good old battle. And thankfully, unlike last year, I'm broken. Literally broken. Yeah, let's frickin' go!
I can't wait anymore.
I'm sorry, what? It's critters on a bike. Huh?
These look like regular carbuncles that have adapted to the local culture. How do they mimic the baby cry? I've never read anything about that in the Carbuncle Encyclopedia.
Wear gloves.
Oh, no! I always forget to turn off the auto. It's fine, they're going to kill them anyway. Yep.
Woohoo! Release! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray indeed.
Alright, my bad. I shouldn't have broken into your place. I'll leave, I'll promise. Just give me a sec.
Marie angles her flashlight downward, taking notice of a faint mark on the stone wall.
Are those carvings? Let me see. Step into our gate and gain eternity. From the hands of the immortal, Lord descends. No calamity, no end. Bingo! Finally, something concrete!
She takes a few steps forward, her left hand reaching for the spiderweb brooch on her chest.
Hello? I've got some amazing findings to report. There's an old gate in town where the wind's almost totally frozen. Hello? Barbara? Miss Verity?
She finds a familiar silence as she nears the wall. The spider lies dormant and still.
Huh. It was pretty windy when those carbuncles popped out. They must have disturbed the air. Can't get any connection on the spider as is. Guess I've gotta make some wind myself.
She switches off her light.
Here goes.
She stumps her foot, and a familiar bike sounds nearby. Ray silently apologizes to the small creatures.
Next, guide the wind to untie the knot. What?
Wow! Her body stiffens. Everything vanishes. Sound, light, even smell disappear as the voice swallows her whole. Until a unfamiliar voice cuts through the darkness.
Want to try mine?
The wind sweeps her up and pulls her towards the voice, then stops and plummets. To be continued! Oh yeah, I'm digging this. I am digging this. Yeah. Now this is a fun time. Toe? Jesus! Can I screw up now? Okay. From Silent Snowfall. Something's been going on with the endless stream lately, and I need to get this off my chest. I'm an old-timer here. Been around since 92, back when this fight first launched, and you have to queue up for a dial-up connection. Then in 94, L decided he wasn't even the admin yet to upgrade the forum to what he is today. I was so excited, I pulled an all-nighter helping him get it done. And now, even though I stepped down as a mod a while back, I still talk a lot with the active users like Wah, Wanderer, and Cloud, and I stay involved in all kinds of forum businesses. After a lot of thought, I finally decided to write this post. First, the technical side. Alt accounts have surged lately, especially spammers flooding the boards with ads. If this keep up, it'll put an unnecessary strain on the server. On top of that, complaints about stolen accounts keep rolling in. Our telnet setup is solid at this point, sure. But look overseas. HTTP-based forums are already gaining serious traction. If we just rely on our members' technical skills and don't keep up with the times, we'll be replaced by forums running on newer tech. Second, the people. Internet forums today are what the Agora was to ancient Greece and what saloons and cafes were to 18th century Paris. The arrival of the internet is sure to open up the world of thought like never before. We got plenty of people here. We even ran a relay effort during last year's countrywide water outage. But lately, posts about gossip and celebrity drama had 300 replies like it's nothing. At worst, people are out here pretending to be celebrities. I urge everyone to write quality posts and support the good ones. If we don't, endless stream will end up shallow and worthless. Silent Snowfall, they're pretty much foreshadowing the entire 2000s. The 2000s. Yeah, the entire 2000s. Well said! Well said, small mule. You're just someone's ult, aren't you? Bumping this. I've watched this form grow from the start. Of course I want to see it keep getting better. And then we got the next one. I have to mute my own computer, by the way, to read all this, because the music in this is insanely loud. And that's coming... Yeah, like... Oh, jeez. That's a lot of text. That's a lot of text. From Easy Breezy! I walked past the stadium today and noticed the works out back have been fenced off with sheet metal. Someone told me it's a construction site now. I used to pick up pine cones there with my classmates when I was a kid. Saying it like that got me feeling a little sentimental. So I wanted to share a true story from my family. My great-grandfather was a traveling merchant when he was young. He only came home for the New Year. One winter, heavy snowfall buried the roads. He couldn't tell which direction was which. By the time he's eaten through all of his rations, he still hadn't found the main road. He figured that was it for him. Time to hide his goods in a thicket, then try to find some way to get word to his family. But just then, a chipmunk darted out the bush and chattering him a few times, took off running. Something told him to follow it. The chipmunk led him to a tree, hurried up the trunk, and vanished. He looked around and found a huge stash, a pile of nuts tucked beneath the roots. As soon as he gathered them up, another chipmunk appeared and led him to a cache of peanuts. 3 chipmunks in all. And thanks to the food he led him to, he held out till the snow stopped. Eventually, a fellow traveler passed by, and my great-grandfather followed him home. Now, this was nearly 100 years ago, and I'm definitely not saying people should go raiding a wild animals winter stockpile, but because of what happened, our family started a tradition. Every year after the winter solstice, we grab a handful of nuts, like peanuts, cashews, and almonds, and leave them out for the chipmunks in the nearest patch of woods. No incense, no prayer, just bury the nuts by the root. I went with my grandfather once as a kid, and I swear I saw a chipmunk watching us from behind a branch. Cell County is booming these days, and new construction is a good thing. But there are way fewer groves and views than when I was little. Where are the chipmunks, the hedgehogs, and the little birds supposed to go? So if you don't mind me saying, if any of you have a chance, scatter your millet on their balcony and hang up a birdhouse. It might just help save a few lives. Not every animal is going to repay the favor, but who knows? You might end up with a wonderful story of your own someday. All things truly do have spirits. Who knows? Maybe the next carpenter will be an arcane chipmunk in disguise. Wait, how did you know? Hold on, I actually found a pile of almonds in the woods once. Every single one was perfectly plumb. So that's what was going on. These are going to get... And I thought I wasn't going to do any voice acting today. I'm already halfway through my water. And it hasn't even been 3 hours. We're just about to hit the hour mark. Anyway. Stage 3! The gate to longevity! Close to many, but they're still trying their luck. I think after this, we'll run a 3-minute ad, and then we'll see, and then we'll go back to more.
Go on, have a taste.
Who's there?
I was certain you'd been dying to try the clear soup, Mayfly.
Clear soup?
From the reflections in the bowl, Reed sees a frown on her face that doesn't belong to her. Through that reflection's eyes, she notices a rim of sugar that rounds the bowl.
You just poured a whole pot full of sugar in, Paper Heron. You can hardly even call it clear soup anymore. Ugh, what a waste.
Really? I think it could use a touch more.
Noise fills her head. Cold seeps through her clothes. Rough cloth rubs against her skin. The air spiced with the comfortable smell of wet dirt.
My hands are cold.
Cold or not, you don't press your hands against someone's neck. It's rude.
I'm visiting my cousin. Heard there will be something special at the fair this year.
Classic juice snacks for only 3 win. Only 3 win.
True County? But this looks totally different.
You want more? Have you lost your taste, Heron?
Not just my taste, all my senses. That's why I roam the land, see? I'm seeking a cure.
Then, you're here to see the immortal too?
Ah, no. Merely seeking a companion of mine. She does have the look of an immortal, though I couldn't say for sure whether she is one. But tell me about this immortal you seek.
Mayfly thinks for a moment, then continues shyly.
Honestly, I know very little about them. All I've heard is that an immortal is supposed to come to the fair this year to teach people the method of longevity. They say it grants both a long life and lasting health. Its results are said to be remarkable. An old granny learned it, and now she can swim the Nangfei River back and forth, even during winter. Maybe it's the cure you're looking for too.
Sounds intriguing. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. But why the hushed voice?
Mayfly looks around anxiously.
Because the guards might hear me. The magistrate posted a notice saying the rumor's false. Anyone who spreads it will be punished.
Words do carry weight. Rumors can grow out of control if left unchecked.
Hold on, let me double check OBS real quick. That's a lot of drop frames, by the way. Man. I wish I knew how to get rid of that. I've tried everything I could.
True. Still, it's drawn all sorts to Drew County. Just look at the line behind us. Some told me they came all the way from Liaodong, far in the frozen north.
Is that so? Good for them, eh?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Aren't you afraid of the guards? You're a Taoist. They'll search you head to toe. I heard all manner of folk are trying to sneak into the town. The kinds that'll do anything for the method of longevity. There have even been deaths. See those guards? They're checking every traveler, looking for vagrants, yao, and criminals. Speak of the method, and you'll be locked away in an instant. That's why they're so strict. They've even got reversion bells to magically identify as yao. But I think those things only work on the dull-witted ones. Quite a few have slipped through already.
Reversion bells only reveal a Yao's true face. They cannot tell virtue from vice. Yet there are things that can. Truth potions, the immortal's brush, even some arcane beasts. You're not listening, Mayfly. Take a breath. All will be well.
Ugh, Frost take me. I don't need a magic lesson right now.
Mayfly shakes her head, letting her gaze rest on Paper Heron's mule.
Hey, you've got a lot of stuff packed on that mule. You selling those things at the fair?
No, I wanted to get a gift for my friend, but I'm not so sure of her taste. So I bought whatever caught my eye. I'll let her choose whatever she likes.
Is this a snow lotus carving? Did you find it in the western regions?
Caught up in the excitement of this new sight, Mayfly can't help but start asking questions, her tone alive with interest.
What was it like there? Is it as beautiful as they say? Please, tell me all about it.
Ah, the view was breathtaking. Standing at the cliff's edge, watching the world turn white with the falling snow. I didn't even realize where I was. My mule carried me there, see? The western regions... To the west, then? Where exactly is that?
Paper Heron's eyes stare upward, forward, side to side until they look like a needle on a broken compass.
I almost forgot how hopeless you are with directions. Lucky I found you on your way here. Or rather, on your way somewhere else entirely. Never mind. Let's get back in line.
She doesn't wait for a response. Mayfly looks over the crowd towards the city gate, her fingers rubbing a hand object in the folds of her clothes. There's a low current of unease that runs through the crowd, as if they were moving along a treacherous bridge, each shift of their feet cautious as heads bop side to side, checking for movement. It doesn't move. For a time, it feels like it has never moved at all, each person taking their turn to sigh as they look ahead with a worried expression.
How much longer must we wait? I'll start growing roots if this line doesn't budge.
Move forward, will you?
Yes, moving. Those who pass the cargo check must go to the reversion bell. Hurry it up. There's a whole line behind you. Next!
The impatient constable gestures for the stack line to advance.
I'll be next.
Mayfly squeezes the yellow object tight beneath her robes as she edges forward.
What's that you have tucked in your sleeve? It looks solid.
Nothing, officer.
Hands in the air. Give!
A cry comes up from up ahead, causing both of them to turn their heads.
What happened?
A bronze bell rings, its noise emanating from a man at the front of the line, the vibrations pressing him into the ground.
Claws! His hands are turning into claws!
Under the bell's power, the man transforms into a large yellow dog, its features fiendish.
Run! It's a Yao! Run! Capture that monster! Don't let it get away!
Stop pushing! Someone fell down here!
Hey! Stop pushing! Where's the y'all? Where?
八景冥河，气入玄玄，三光无名，皆失其路。
What? Huron? What was that spell? I feel woozy.
Come on, hop up.
What's happening?
We can't let that yellow dog tear through the crowd. I'll subdue it before harm comes to anyone. Easy now, big fellow. Ah, you're tougher than I thought.
Okay, I think I have some sort of bug on my first 1999, because I noticed this when I was doing chapter 9. Certain frames were kind of getting colored randomly glitching, and I thought it was part of the story, but now she's also getting some weird glitches as she moves. So I wonder if I have to like re-verify my files or something like that. Repair. I might have to do that after the stream or something like that. Cause that doesn't look right. It didn't do that last year.
Show me what you've got.
Actually, we have 2 minutes on the timer. So, you know what? While we're here, let's do a 3-minute ad. So everybody can, like, get some snacks, water, stretch, and then we will resume with the rest of this. So I'll see y'all in 3 minutes. Do tell me what kind of ads you got. 3, 2, 1, boom! the ad. I hope it was a very good ad. Alright. We're just gonna go in with the same team.
You should not make an enemy of the Earth.
Okay. Whoa, that's a mob model.
Wear gloves.
They're just little...
Sterilize.
Please stop me up! Left hands up! Now right hands up!
My responsibility.
Frost you with the armor of the forest.
Peace and love! Peace and love!
Whoa! Who are you? Who are you?
Stop there. No violence at the gate.
Who are you, sir? Who are you? Do I have my microphone on? Yes, I do. Who are you, sir?
Oh? Lend us a hand, eh?
Just like the prophecies of the woods, the scales have already been tipped in my direction. I win today, and so will tomorrow.
I still love this particular garment of Truvius. Mostly because it's purple. But because this cute little crow raven is holding a freaking notebook. So adorable. So who are you, mister?
Who is responsible for this mayhem?
Take a screenshot of this. A young man in an officer's uniform knocks the yellow dog out with a single strike. As it crumbles to the ground, he turns his blade towards Paper Heron, now seated on her mule.
Causing chaos at the city gate, are we? Looking for trouble?
Your most discerning lordship. I swear on all that is good. 'Twas he who started it.
Was there really any need for all this?
The officer's token hangs plainly and openly on his belt, tempting Paper Heron to begin reading his inscription out loud, without thinking.
Patrol Bureau of Zhu County Chief Constable Cheng Heguang?
At your service. Du Liu, stay and maintain order. Yang Wu, arrest this Taoist. Ensure she lifts the spell before we put her away. I will question her personally.
Understood.
The spell's force lingers in the air. The others at the gate remain dazed as the world spins. Du Lu and Yang Wu push their way through the confused crowd. I need to check something real quick. Because I'm paranoid. Okay, we're good.
Where am I? Is this heaven?
Wait, what happened to the money in my purse? Did that dog curse my sight?
Don't look at me. I didn't do anything.
Damned yellow dog! You won't get away from us!
A dazed constable holds the reversion bell as he stumbles into the crowd. Under the bell's power, Mayfly's human form disappears. In its place appears a wilting tuft of grass.
Oh no.
Wait, she's a...
At an appear instant, Reed calls out, but the scene before her dissolves away like mist. A light wind rustles her hair. Sioux County feels the first chill winds of autumn. Without realizing it, she has left the gate tower and found herself walking alone through the start streets.
The wind can hold on to information for a long time. So I'm guessing that knot must have been here for ages. Then, that must have been Mayfai's memory.
I have a theory! I'm gonna craft up this theory right now, while we're only at freaking stage 3 of this event. Read is Mayfly. I'm guessing that something happened to Mayfly, and Heron did something that was like, no, I'm not going to lose you, my friend. You're going to reincarnate into Reed, and we won't get to meet each other again after hundreds of years. That's my theory right now. That is the theory.
Her true form was a tuft of reed, just like me.
Exactly, Reed. I think you two are the same person. 'Cause her boss did say that she originally came from here.
It was already winter, though. She would have been running out of time.
She thinks of the calendar in her notebook. Over 300 boxes, 2 dirts crossed out.
Then, my informant from the forum. Could it be her?
Is this the cliffhanger? Dun, dun, dun! Mysterious. Alright, I'm gonna drink my water. No! Stop being such long riders! Stop! Stop being so long! Cloudy Hermit! Hermit, how dare you! Okay, honestly, I don't need to read this. I don't need to read this. Alright, stage 4. Summer's Leash. They turn their heads as the first leaf flutters to the ground. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my microphone real quick. I need to get something off of my microphone. Alright, I'm back. Double check OBS to make sure I did. Okay. Are you still there? Who are you? Why are you telling me all this? Whose memory did I see in the night? Was it yours? You say you have the Mayfair longevity. Is it hidden in this memory? I untied the knot like you said. Can we meet now? Choo-choo! I'm not obliged to answer their questions, but I can assure you, I have the method of longevity. If you want it, untie all the knots in town. I'll give it to you in return. You have my word. What? That's not what we agreed! And how do you know about Ututu's network? Why do you want me to untie all the knots? Please explain all this. How can I make a deal with someone I don't trust? You'll make me laugh. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leash hath all too short a date. It's almost autumn, isn't it? How much time do you have left? You must understand that this benefits us both. So whoever this person is knows about Reed. They know what Reed's really like. Reed sits quietly by the bed. No sign of her spider friend. No glow from the brooch on her chest. She has walked every street in the city, but never found an answer. It was all in vain.
Nope. Wind's still giving me nothing.
A few dry leaves break off from her head, drifting towards her pillow.
Maybe I should leave so I can contact Miss Verity, and then decide if I want to head back. No, it's all too suspicious. She'd tell me to abort for sure. Basically, I should give up and just go back to headquarters. I could pick another topic to work on if I still have time.
How much time do you have left?
Time. Like I've ever had that.
The budding writer lets out a short laugh at her own expense as she picks up a fallen leaf from the bed and smooths it flat.
Winter's coming. I'll have withered by then. Even if another reed will sprout from my body next year, I will be gone for good. The inevitable end of every ephemeral plant. Mayfly. She was one of us. I wonder what happened to her. Did she find a way to keep on living? I can't. I just can't accept that I'll die without finishing my article. Especially when I'm, like, a single step away from finding a way to stay me.
She places the blade of grass between the pages of her notebook.
That's that. I just need to keep going. Besides, these knots are an anomaly that needs to be fixed anyway. Why shouldn't I be the one to do it? Alright, forget about whatever this one with the flow's trying. I'll just do my thing. I have to finish this article.
Ray closes her notebook and steps out the door. Once more, the wind seems to pull at her, near and tearing her mind straight off her body. The gust leaves behind an uneasy feeling in her stomach. She bears the feeling and waits for the fall she knows is coming.
Is this another of Mayfly's memories?
A brief sadness rises in her, then a faintly familiar voice cuts it off.
Chief? May I enter?
Please.
After settling the disturbance, Du Liu makes his way to the town's constabulary office and knocks at the door of his chief. At the desk, Chen Huan bends over a mess of documents.
Sir, the Taoist has lifted the spell. Several people in the crowd were injured by that yellow dog. We've sent them to get treatment. Order has been restored at the gate. Inspections are ongoing. The Taoist and her mule are locked up. She's ready for interrogation. Yang Wu is watching her.
The chief nods, barely looking up from his files.
Good. Return to your position. I will go to see her immediately.
Dilu looks down over the papers, letting out an unintended grumble as he realizes their meaning.
Forgive me, Chief, but isn't that someone else's job? I fail to see why we should bother investigating these animal carcasses. I know the stilted parade is about to begin, but...
You understand the importance of this for the people, do you not? We must leave no stone unturned.
Yes, but even so, it seems a waste of our men's time to look into a few dead animals. There's no proof that they were killed by Yao. Perhaps it was some beasts in the mountain that chased them here. And even if it was a Yao, there's no need to take it so seriously. It's best to leave them to their own affairs.
Their own affairs? All residents of the Ming Empire, be they human or Yao, are bound under the same law, and it is our duty to uphold it. You know as well as I do that something is afoot here. Those carcasses are involved in all this. I can feel it.
He points at the file in his hand.
This report just reached me. Another carcass was found in Chunhua Alley this morning. Like the others, it was intact, yet pale and dry. There were also sightings of the same mysterious parade near the scene. They were spreading rumors about the method of longevity. They have already amassed a small following. And do not forget Commander Lee's orders. We must make sure the fair is without blemish. This risk is too large to ignore.
But Chief Chung, the men have been working for weeks without rest. They're exhausted. If we give them more work...
Lu doesn't have time to finish his complaint before another knock interrupts him.
Chief, Yang Wu is expecting you.
Understood. I'll be there shortly.
His subordinate decides to bite back his words.
I must go. Excuse me, Chief.
Hold on.
Lu waits, already expecting his next words.
I know that everyone has been working hard of late, and I am sincerely grateful for their efforts.
He stumbles to find the right words.
So, let them know. Once the fair is over, I will take them to the finest restaurant in town. My treat.
Much appreciated, but I'm certain even a chief's salary couldn't cover such a meal. I'll have their bellies filled before we go. We wouldn't want to embarrass you, huh?
No need. The chef there is a friend. They won't charge me much if I bring the ingredients myself. Bass is in season.
Oh, you're bringing bass. I'll tell the men to skip lunch then. Still the record holder of the fishing competition, aren't you? Who else but Chung could pull up a bass half his size?
Please, Liu. It's just a way to make some extra win. Right, enough talk. Back to work.
Yes, Chief Chung. I'll take my leave then.
He leaves, and the young officer returns to his files. The mist rises again, covering the scene before her and then dissolving away. The darkness is familiar now. She waits for the ant's open window to return to her sight.
That wasn't Mayfly's memory. How many people are involved in this story? Are they somehow connected to each other?
Perhaps this will make things clearer.
One screams past her, pulling her again towards some distant, unknown place. Her thoughts sink first, spraying like roots digging into the earth, but a nursery rhyme lifts them up. That was a fast one! That was a fast one! Wow! Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Stage 5. Free at last. Freedom will be yours eventually. But is that truly what's best?
A local rhyme from Huanzhou, isn't it?
Literally, I feel like there has to be some sort of visual bug. After this stream, like maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna try and see if I can do a repair on that. Cause I literally just saw it on my delay on my phone. On delay on my phone. That is not normal. That is not normal. I definitely need to see if there's like a repair sprites button somewhere. Or if I need to adjust some settings. Cause That's not normal. That's not normal. In the cell, Paper Heron listens with interest to the distant children's voices. Her mule chews straw on the floor, unconcerned with the present state of affairs. Besides her, Mayfly strains on her tiptoes at the small cell window, her face a contortion of overlapping anxieties.
It's only been a few hours since we came in, and they've already captured another 5 y'all who are doomed.
She turns dejectedly and leans against the cell's earthen wall. After a moment of brooding silence, she yanks the once cherished object from her pocket and flings it to the ground.
Liar. You wretched, dirty liar. That merchant swore his trinket could fool the reversion bell, but it didn't. I spent all I had on it. And that wretched yellow dog. If it hadn't made such a scene, I might have slipped right past. I hate you. I hate you all. I'm such a fool.
Now. They'll release us soon. We only need to wait.
Paper Heron smiles, looking first at the distraught Mayfly, then towards the trampled amulet on the floor.
And for the record, your amulet is not a fake. Its power is merely too weak to silence the reversion bell without a spell. It could be that the merchant forgot to tell you. You're no fool. No one's to blame.
Are you defending him? Don't you see how miserable I am?
Now, we'll be just fine. They can't keep us locked away forever.
She picks up the amulet while murmuring in few words, then dusts it off and hands it to Mayfly.
Here, take this. Might prove useful.
Get that away from me!
All right. No need to fear. Remember that spell I cast on you? Now they'll see you as just a bundle of hay. I'll pick you up and take you with me when I'm freed.
I never should have come here.
The offer does little to lift her spirits. The grass ornament in her hair droops over, matching her defeated expression. The Paper Heron, by contrast, seems completely unbothered by their predicament. Instead, her eyes are fixed on a stone in the corner of the cell. A moment passes before she lets out a cry of delight.
And done.
What?
Paper Heron moves in a flourish, presenting the stone to her companion. It now bears a carving that reads, "Mayfly and Paper Heron, we're here."
Well, there isn't much else to do cooped up in here. How do you like it, eh?
Mayfly looks at the stone brick still dusty with debris. The grooves of the carving match the width of Paper Heron's finger.
Did you carve that with your nails?
No, just a little trick I picked up on the road. Carving with air. Not mastered yet, mind you. Not exactly fit for the Emperor. Anything else you'd have me add?
That's all? That's what you use your arcane skills for?
Of course not. I'm capable of much more than this.
Bent over, Paper Heron makes a gesture with her right hand. As she does, a line of sharp white chi wraps around her finger. As she begins moving her finger through the air, the form of a ray plant etches itself onto the stone.
See? It's you. Quite the way to mark the moment, eh?
It doesn't seem to ease her new friend's concerns.
Hero, no! You turned me into a bundle of hay, remember? They'll know it was me!
Ah, you're right. I'll undo it at once. For a moment, I thought that our names might be here for all to see for the next 10,000 years. Not mere minutes.
Wait.
She stops Paper Heron's hand with a firm shake of her head.
Leave it. It'll be a keepsake, like you said. If someone 1,000 years from now see it and know I was here, well, that wouldn't be so bad.
Her voice seems to echo, as if coming from some hollow void within her. Paper Heron studies her young friend. Thoughts flutter across her eyes until she nods and smiles.
Very well. Now stop your fretting.
A set of hurried footsteps come from afar.
They're coming. Hush. I'll slip you into my sleeve.
Paper Heron utters an incantation. In an instant, Mayfly transforms into a paper figure, but she slips into her sleeve.
Chief Chung, she's in there.
The two constables open the cell door, barging inside before coming to the stop directly in front of Paper Heron.
You claim to be a Taoist. Where's your certificate?
Here.
Aww, baby. The chief takes her certificate and furrows his brow as he reads. He looks from the certificate to Paper Heron, and then to the mule.
Issued in the Hongwu era? That's over 100 years ago.
Taoists cultivate themselves for longevity. It's only natural she looks younger than she is.
Yang Wu stares at Paper Heron in wide-mouthed disbelief, but the chief has already moved on from those minor details.
What is your relationship with the plant spirit that was revealed at the gate?
I have no relationship with her at all. We simply happened to be in line at the same time. I didn't even know she was a Yao.
He does not reply, but glances up at the Paper Heron and then back at the certificate.
Oh, do I need a certificate for my mule too?
Is a mule a Taoist?
No.
Then no.
What kind of interrogation is this?
Completing his check with a resigned nod, John Lun returns the certificate to Paper Heron.
Certificate's clear. You may go. But don't make any more trouble, or there will be consequences.
Not to worry, officer. I always keep to the straight and narrow.
He shifts his focus from the woman to the nearby cell.
Where's the plant spirit?
In the next cell. Hasn't turned back to her human form yet. I think she's playing dead.
As the two men walk over to the next cell, Paper Heron leads her mule out from the dark, damp place.
Here we are, free once more. Feeling all right?
Finding a quiet spot, the bigger figurine strips from Paper Heron's sleeve, and a puff of smoke returns Mayfly to her familiar form.
Didn't I say that all would work out just fine?
It's not much fun being a piece of paper. I couldn't see or hear much of anything. And my body was so flat. I think I heard something about the Hongwu era.
My Taoist certificate. Long expired. Fortunate for us, the constable was too dull to notice. Tell me, what do you plan to do in town? I hope our delay has not brought you trouble.
Well, oh right. Are you hungry, Heron?
She points to a nearby stall, the street is swirled with people, and as the crowd grows, the stall owners call out all the louder for attention. A line is formed around a set of steaming bamboo baskets. Mayfly slips into the crowd of eager customers.
I haven't eaten since this morning. I should have had that clear soup.
Here's your sweet olive cake, fresh from the steamer.
Thank you. Smells divine.
She cannot wait and takes a bite. A soft, sweet scent fills the air, and a sigh of pure contentment follows.
It's so good.
Really? It's only cake.
I can't help it. It's sweet, tender, chewy. You must try it.
She smiles and hands Paper Heron a sweet olive cake, still hot to the touch. Paper Heron lifts it over and then delicately lifts it to her mouth.
So? Isn't it wonderful?
Screenshot! The main reason why I'm screenshotting these is because this is a new event. The website that I was originally getting these kind of screenshots from for my VOD thumbnails is not up to date. Literally, it hasn't updated since October. So I'm taking the screenshots when I can, when I remember to, so that way I can use it for thumbnails.
The texture is quite remarkable.
She chews with effort, searching for the fun to taste within.
I think...
What?
She watches Mayfly as she chews, each bite meeting waves of rapture, and attempts to mimic her delight. Somehow, the act of imitation seems to conjure the promised flavors.
I think it's sweet. And it grows sweeter and sweeter the more I chew.
Right?
It's good. Delicious. I must get some more. Here, eat it, Mayfly.
You two must be visitors. Are you here for the fair?
That's right. Heard it would be quite the spectacle.
It certainly will be. And thanks to that rumor, business is going great this year.
What makes this year so special,
Well, many religious sects have flourished in Drew County recently, each one claiming to bring longevity to their followers. All just tall tales, of course. Only this time is different. Well, it's hearsay. But many think the reason the fair is so busy this year is that one of the sponsors found a true immortal.
I heard that too. My friend said her friend's grandfather, who'd been buried, suddenly came home alive, saying he was enlightened by an immortal in Drew County.
And they say tonight's opera is in fact an opening ceremony for the immortal set. They've even widened the stage.
Sounds impressive.
And not just that. Have you noticed the constables? I've never seen them so nervous. I'd say.
But these are mere fancies. Is there nothing we can see with our own eyes?
Certainly. The Stilted Parade.
Oh, the Stilted Parade!
The event you mentioned on the way here, isn't it?
Yes! I heard it's great fun. Where can we see it?
Right behind you.
The stall owner closes the steamer and slips back into the storefront. It's only now that they realize how quiet the street had become. Now so in sight, and still a strange dense bank of firm hair rolls past them.
Huh?
Dun dun dun! So ominous. Stage 6! Deadly Cure. Only fools with nothing to drink will sip from a poison well. The sky grows dim above them. A low hunting chunt drifts up in the air. Curious, Mayfly looks towards the end of the street. I keep wanting to say Mayflower for some reason.
Oh, right. The parade's coming.
A crowded wave of people surges into view from the distance. Mayfly cranes her neck, straining to see. The unearthly parade advances. A line of towering figures leads its approach, and long otherworldly strides. It takes a moment to spot the stilts as they push against the fabric with each step.
What are they singing? What is...
The parade is near. Their chanting pours over Mayfly like a flood of divine music. A foxen woman has appeared over Mayfly's shoulder, their hushed voices brushing against her ear.
We sit at the bottom of society, but still, we deserve dignity. One Yao's voice may not be heard, but what of 100? Or even 1,000 more? Who are you? What do you want?
Same as you. We are Yao. You've seen them bat us off, even kill us, haven't you? Will you continue to suffer in silence? Will you live on in fear?
We need to fight. Fight for our lives. Save our people and claim the method of longevity for our own. Overthrow humans and rule the world.
Come, join us. If we are doomed, then we will doom them with us.
No,
She looks around, hoping to find help, only to realize she is surrounded by thick billows of scented fog.
Those that are not with us are the enemy. Did they ever show you mercy? Then, why hesitate?
White fur sprouts from her nose, revealing the Yao to be a hare. Her feet begins to stamp like war drums. The other Yao watch, but look at one another, all of them feeling the pull to join in.
The immortal will grant us longevity.
The immortal will grant us longevity! Constables, run!
What?
As they round the mouth of the alley, the parade vanishes as quickly as appear. The chanting music fades like smoke in the air. Intriguing. Intriguing.
Let's kill time together. Sterilize.
Please lend me your power. Be careful.
Advice from the forest.
My responsibility. You won't get away.
Case closed. I'll be sure to write a report and put it on your table. And please don't forget to check the previous reports too, ma'am.
Mayfly, can you hear me? You were caught in the parade's illusion. I had to lead you away.
I'm alright now. Those y'all, they're seeking longevity.
Yes. But what they're doing is a risk to our entire community.
Mayfly looks down, her face turning red. Finally deciding something, she stamps her foot.
Paper Heron, thank you for bringing me here. I owe you much, so I don't want to lie anymore.
Paper Heron tilts her head, looking puzzled but relieved.
Lie about what?
You know my true form is a tough of reed. I'm a Yao, just like the others in the parade. In truth, the reason I came all this way is to seek the method of longevity. I lied because, well, I feared you'd hate me. I'm sorry. But I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to live longer. Even a little would do.
Hush. You'll hear no judgment from me. Only, I don't understand. You risked a lifetime of confinement on a rumor. Is longevity really so important to you?
She's literal grass, Paper Heron. She is literal grass. She's going to die when winter comes, when she freezes up and we go. Of course, she's going to find a way to prevent that. She goes quiet for a moment, then looks down.
Remember the travelers we met on the way here? Human or Yao, all sought the method of longevity. But you're different. You care more for the small joys in life, like that sweet olive cake we shared. It's almost as if you don't care about how long you'll live at all.
Ah. I'm not so unlike you. I suppose I'm just curious about everything. We're already here, why hurry? If we'd missed that cake, we'd have regretted it for the rest of our lives.
Paper Heron scratches her head as she tries to explain. Words rest on her tongue, but they feel, like her, certainly out of place.
You win.
She brushes her skirt and sighs.
Sorry, I shouldn't have been so suspicious of you. Though we study Arcanum and can take human shapes, we all are still just plants and animals. Even if we look like you, our lives are much shorter. Reeds like me sprout in spring and wither in winter. My entire life begins and ends in less than a year. I know it's foolish to risk so much on a rumor, but it's all I have. Do you know what I think when the sun sets? Not that the sky is lovely, but that I lost another day. I don't want to live in fear anymore.
But you spent all you had on that amulet. What if the method of longevity proves false? You'll have nothing left.
Mayfly smiles, but she lets her eyes stay downcast for a moment, before they rise to meet her own.
Longevity means much more to me than you, Heron. When the winter ends, you will see the spring and I won't.
Oh, that's why it's the name of the event! Spring Unending! It's an unending spring!
If the method is true, it will change everything. I have to take the chance, no matter the cost. And as you said yourself, I have nothing left to lose.
They share a long gaze. Paper Heron reads the dark eyes before her. They seem to burn like an unsettled coal.
Mayfly.
The usually free-spirit Taoist is for a moment speechless. She attempts to speak, but then the unexpected strikes.
Commander!
The familiar voice comes from around the corner, seizing her train of thought.
Commander! I come with an urgent report.
Dun dun dun! But it's getting intense! So intense. Okay, by the way, this says clear stage 22 in order to get hard mode. That means there's at least 20 stages in this. So yeah, this will probably be a 3-stream. This will probably be a 3-stream event. We'll do this, and then we'll run another ad, the final ad of the stream, and then we'll see what happens. Stage 7, separate ways. Here, farewell means fate will bring us together again. I hope everyone's doing good so far, by the way. I know there hasn't been much chatting during the stream today, but I'm still having a good time.
Shush! Someone's here. Get in my sleeve.
Paper Heron gives the meal rub a light slap. It brays as it ambles behind a nearby haystack. She presses close to the walls and peers out at the two men. One familiar, the other unfamiliar and bearing greater authority.
Commander Lee.
Such hurry was, chum. What's the matter?
It's concerning an unusual parade that has been seen moving through the town. The marchers chanted strange words and even tempted townsfolk to join their ranks. But they vanished as soon as our men arrived. This is the 4th such incident in as many weeks.
Go on.
Sometimes they leave animal carcasses in their wake. I've ordered a search. Our men may discover something soon. These animals are unusual. They bear no marks of either hunting or natural death. It appears to be some sort of ritual slaughter. They're the ones that have been spreading those rumors about the method of longevity. Many townsfolk have joined with them. I fear.
You would have me redirect men that already stretch things to chase down a prey. Which, so far, has done little more than leave a few dead animals behind. Do I understand you correctly?
Chan's face turned red. He wants to say something, but the words come out in a fluster.
All of these events are linked together with the stilted parade, and...
He Guang, what are the orders I've given you?
To maintain order, keep criminals from the county, and to see our people enjoy the fair in safety.
And how do you judge your performance?
I have done my utmost, Commander.
Yet, there was a disturbance at the gate.
I cannot deny it.
The Stilted Parade is the most significant event of the year. An opportunity for people to laugh and be merry after a year of hard work. It's our duty to maintain peace so that they may enjoy the festival. But with all the visitors flooding to the county, we are already short of men. You know well that they have been working day and night. Many haven't seen their own homes in days.
I know, Commander.
No, you do not. While your men are out dealing with these visitors and all the other duties, you come to ask that I direct them to another task based on groundless suspicions?
My apologies, Commander.
Raise your head. Listen. You are pushing yourself too hard, He Guang.
Noticing his bow chase detected silence, the stern commander softens his tone, if only ever so slightly.
I know how eager you are to prove yourself. Any man in your position would be. And I know it was I who told you to work 10 or 100 times harder to earn your place, given your father's history. But true diligence must rest in stability. There are no shortcuts. Many eyes are on you, He Guang. If you truly wish to wash your family name off its dishonor, let them find no fault in you. Do your duty first, then take the next step. That is how things are done.
I understand.
He keeps his face pointed down, averting his commander's stare. Lei Hufan thinks for a moment and clears his throat.
Your father disgraced himself when he threw his lot in with those bandits. But that does not mean you will follow his path. You must not let the whispers of others shake your heart. Do you remember why I recruited you? Because I saw a young man with integrity and conviction to truly protect people. I still do.
Lei Hufan pats the young officer on the shoulder, then returns his hand stiffly behind his back.
He Guang, your future is bright. Work hard and you will surely rise to the top. And your family name will be cleared.
Understood.
I have other matters to attend to. Think carefully on my words.
I will, Commander.
Watching from the wall, Paper Heron sees the young man standing motionless. For a moment, he seemed so stiff that he could be a wood carving.
The other one's left. What's he waiting for,
Certainly, Chen Huan lifts his foot and kicks a pebble away.
Who's there?
Meeting the sound with calm and precise motion, he summons 100 leaves that circle the mule, and that same instant, they take on a fearsome steel glint.
Uh-oh. You go ahead, Mayfly. I can't leave that stupid mule behind.
She picks up Mayfly's paper form with her left hand. With her right, she makes a gesture to break the incantation, then breathes a soft puff of air that sends her floating away. Paper Heron watches as her friend drifts out of reach, before leaping to the top of a nearby elm and hiding among the leaves. Now only one man and one mule remain.
That Taoist must be around, but a trail ends here. Where did she go?
Chen Huan looks around. He feigns an attack on the mule, but stops mid-gesture as he catches a ripple of air from the elm tree above him. In a flash, Paper Heron stands amidst a newly formed ring of elm leaf blades.
You won't get away!
Oops, should have been more careful.
Oh, we got a character!
A crime group. Just to my liking.
Let's go where trees and grass grow.
Very well. Let me try my hand.
Just like real diamonds.
Wear gloves. Let me think on it. Ah, an interesting one.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Get out of here.
No matter.
朋友的威，莫运虚无。
Ah, what a bloom.
Bravo!
No matter.
너? 바즐인가?
You surely can run, officer.
Why were you eavesdropping, you conniving Taoist?
You must be mistaken, sir. I merely happened to be there.
You happened to be there, did you? After making a scene at the gate this morning? Do you think me born yesterday?
Ugh. Is there any worth in explaining? You're being unreasonable.
You can explain in the interrogation room.
Paper Heron jumps onto the roof and seizes a straight, even branch, blocking the attack from behind. More screenshots!
Hey, your blade's sharp. I might have been hurt.
My blade is no threat to you. If you've nothing to hide, stop this now and follow me to the Yamen.
Very well. On one condition.
What?
One more screenshot. At that, Paper Heron's eyes light up as she launches into an eager explanation.
My mule's been limping since it twisted its ankle in the mountain. Could you teach it how to run? I think, with a little training, you can make a champion out of it.
You! Chief! Chief! There's another disturbance at the gate! Come, quickly!
Oh?
Chen Hua looks over in surprise to find Yan Wu standing in the street, scratching his head, and then back to Paper Heron, who has stopped a short distance away.
Told you I'm not the one you should be chasing.
The gate again. Your accomplices, no doubt.
He surges forth on a burst of chi to pursue a Paper Heron, yet with unhurried ease, she drifts back, maintaining her distance. Chen Hua spins his blade, and all the leaves on the tree become sharp edges. A humming noise fills the air as the sharp leaves pen Paper Heron against the wall.
I can't let another disturbance reach Commander Lee. You, stay here. I will take you and your accomplices to the Yamen on my return.
Not to worry, officer. I'll stay right where I am. Take my mule if you mistrust me. You know I won't leave it behind.
Paper Heron nods towards the limping mule below. He looks down to it. As if waiting for that cue, the mule breathes out a greeting. He looks back to Paper Heron, pen yet completely serene. He snorts, seizes his blade, and jumps down from the roof.
There's no time to waste.
In a quiet corner of the street, Mayfly stands on her tiptoes, peering around.
Hey, Mayfly.
Finding no one, she darts forward, still on her tiptoes.
Are you alright? I played a trick at the gate to distract him.
Much appreciated.
Wow. You blew those off like dust.
It's not as hard as you imagine.
Paper Heron stretches while Mayfly watches the leaf blades fall in a glider. A hint of envy shines in her eyes.
I knew you'd work things out. Your mastery of Arcanum is truly amazing, even if you lose your way sometimes. I wish I could be like you. Wandering the world, fighting and casting spells, saving my friends from danger.
Nonsense. You just saved me from the clutches of the constables, didn't you? Our lives shine equally bright. Ah, but I know what you mean. You want to learn some of my tricks, eh? I can teach you.
No, that's not what I mean. Besides, there isn't time.
With a shake of her head, Mayfly swallows the words. They would have been pointless.
Actually, Heron, I must say farewell.
Farewell? Why?
Well, I'd planned this even before we entered town. Would have gone sooner if not for being caught.
But where will you go? I thought you were seeking the method of longevity.
I'm not leaving. Just off to find some other herbaceous yell. You know, plants of a leaf, same belief.
I understand.
She nods, but there's a strange tug of emotion within it.
But I worry for you already. For all your wonderful abilities, you're just so careless.
Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. Haven't met any rotten folk in this town thus far. Let me see. There's you, that gullible constable, the cake seller, and the Yao from the parade. Well, I saw through their tricks. You see, I can take care of myself.
You make it sound like a tale for the ages.
She wants to say more, but at the sight of Paper Heron's calm composure, she stops herself. Enemy fire! With a 5-stream streak! Thank you! Enjoy those 0 points! I do wish the points starting off like low when you first do a stream streak and they slowly increase. But no, even when you're on an 80 stream streak, it's still 450 points. I don't get it. But thank you! Oh!
This is it then. Farewell.
As it must be. Farewell.
Give him a wave goodbye. Paper Heron turns back with a whistle, and her mule trots behind her. In the sunset, the shadows stretch long and thin. Paper Heron stops on the road, takes some paper and a brush from her mule's pack. Before long, a slip of paper drifts into the wind behind her.
I can't tell if she's a fool or a genius. What's this in my pocket?
She reaches into her pocket to find an object she doesn't remember putting there. It's the same amulet she had trampled, now restored, and besides it, a hastily written note.
Hold the amulet and chant 深藏真我, 浑存通明. Then pinch your left thumb and middle finger. That will deceive the reversion bell. No cultivation needed. When did she...
The warm orange light of sunset bathes Sioux County against the busy evening traffic. Paper Heron leads her mule, her back to Mayfly as she waves once again. Done, done, done! As I'm still calling it, that Mayfly is going to eventually become Reed later on. That is my theory. I'm sticking to it. Alright! We gotta do one more 3-minute ad. I'm gonna take out my headphones while I'm doing that. We're gonna do one more 3-minute ad, and then we will see how far we get with this event before we have to wind down. I hope that sounds good to y'all. Oh, and before I do the ad, I wanna let y'all know I have a Discord. I have a Discord server. It's a very fun Discord server, especially since we got a bunch of subs. I technically have a sub-only channel, but it's literally not really been used that much. But if you mostly want to get my news and whatnot, like updates on if there's any future streams going on, that's your ticket, the Discord. Alright, now that I got that out of the way, let's do a 3-minute ad, and then I'll see y'all with the rest of whatever we got going on. In 3, 2, 1, boop! Welcome back from the ad! I hope it was a very good ad! Alright, let me double check my OBS. Yep, everything looks good. Also, I love how we went from 10 viewers to like 5 because of the ad. Oh well, that's life. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, I assume the good ads are like the ones that make you feel like, I don't know, anything that's not annoying. That's what we're hope for. That's what I hope for in a good ad. Something that doesn't make you feel annoyed at it. Like, something that doesn't make you go, ugh, that's ad. I remember one time, there was these Airheads ads that were pop up on Twitch before, and it was the creepiest thing ever, and I hated it. I always look back whenever those ads pop up. Oh, we're about to do a boss, I think. I think this means we're about to do a special battle. Stage 8, the longevity ritual. A glimpse of heaven through the flickering candlelight. Well, let's start this. How are you, Hippie Fire? I hope you're doing good. Around the noisy opera stage, bright fish and dragon lanterns surge and dive amidst the crowd, as if breaching out a living ocean. The festival is reaching its busiest hour.
Where should I go now? I'm all alone. So tired. So hungry. Not a win to my name. Can't even buy myself a bun.
I'm still saying it. I'm still calling it. She is Reed. She's going to die, but be reborn into the Reed that we currently know.
Where are they? Surely I'm not the only herbaceous Yao in town. Am I?
Mayfly leans against a stone pillar at Bifan and sits down as she looks out at the swirling crowd.
Well, even if you find no one, you'll manage. You're a Reed after all. You can take root anywhere and let the earth feed you. But I prefer food. What time is it now? If I had known this would be so difficult, I'd have eaten more cakes while Heron was paying. At least then I wouldn't be here listening to my stomach growl. If only I were an immortal. I'd never go hungry again. I'll bet their elixirs must taste better than any river water. Why are people gathering around here?
Mama! It's the Iron Flower fireworks! Can I see? Can I see?
Fireworks. Gone in a moment. But so beautiful. If only my life had a moment like that. Just one.
Youngwoo, what are you smiling about?
The Iron Flower fireworks. So beautiful.
Du Liu, Yangwu, get your men into position. Keep your eyes on the stage. This is where the Immortal will supposedly arrive to grant longevity. If something happens, I need you all at the ready.
Jay Tron hangs on the elevator platform, looking down over the happy fairgoers with an unmatching expression. Too dark and serious against the joyful night.
But the opera doesn't start for a while yet. What's wrong, Chief? You're looking more serious than ever.
A Taoist gave him the slip this afternoon.
What? Who could escape Chief Chung's leaf blades?
It was the lady who cast a spell at the gate, remember? Best keep an eye out for her.
Are these orders from you or Chief Chung?
You asked the question, I answered. No need to be snide.
Enough. That Taoist possessed strange arcane skills, the likes of which I have never seen. I take the blame for her escape. Her arrival coinciding with this mysterious sect is no coincidence. She's scheming something. Stay sharp.
You ever wonder why the Chief's sword is never blunt? I figure it's because he's always yelling at it.
What are you talking about?
Stay sharp! Stay sharp!
Duleo!
Yes, Chief!
Now Chief holds a stern face, but his cheeks betray him with a flush of red.
I wasn't talking to my sword.
Right, of course, Chief.
Can't believe you're spreading rumors like that. I'd say that warrants a caning. Allow me to carry out the sentence.
Now Chief grits his teeth, places a hand on his blade, and turns his back.
The opera will begin soon. I need everyone in position. No more jokes. If any suspect gets away, you'll face more than a caning.
Understood.
Follow me, and keep your eyes and ears peeled. We must safeguard the civilians and apprehend any offenders.
Yes, Chief.
Night falls. Lanterns stalk the river. More black awning boats appear, each one festooned with candles.
Mama, look! There's little man dancing on the candle.
Don't be silly. That's just the candlelight flickering.
Come and play pitch pie! Young lady, care to try your luck?
Make way! Make way! Make way, please! We need to clear a path for the audience.
Of course, officer.
Is the opera about to begin?
Yes, in just a few minutes.
Laughter and chatter close in as a group of men and women pass Yangwu.
Those are the y'all I met at the cake stall.
Come join us.
A parade of joyful Yao passes before Mayfly. They spin around until they seem like a carousel with her in the center. A parade with no beginning and no end. Entranced by the sight, the procession sweeps Mayfly off her feet, carrying her away as if caught in the current of a floating river.
Hey, no pushing! Over there! Keep the peace, or we'll keep it for you.
Join with us, comrades.
Whoa! Now those are designs.
Where gloves?
Intriguing, isn't it? Glad to be of service, my lady.
Oh, hi.
Bravo!
Advice from the forest.
Just like real dialogue.
Freaking dumbass.
Longevity! Please, grant it to me!
Look at that Yao. Is it crying blood?
It must be practicing some evil cultivation method. I hear those come with great risk. This must be its consequence.
Sterilize.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Good timing.
Get out of here.
Keep up the pace.
Frost is the armor of the forest.
Freaking dumbass.
We share the same dream. We share the same dream. I admire your courage. Your brighter future for everyone.
Penetrate.
Now, to divide the spoils, or should I say, a reasonable reallocation of the profits?
I love you, Kenneth. Mayfly looks back. She's been carried far only to be left in a strange place, sticking out like driftwood after a receding tide.
The stage? How did I...
The music rises fast and loud. An opera singer steps onto the stage with quick steps. The singer's melodious voice captures the crowd in a certain rapture.
This is... Legends of Hanta?
The singing reaches the far end of the stage, where Shan Huan and his men stand eyeing the proceedings suspiciously.
Legends of Handan? How could they choose this of all operas with these rumors going around?
What's it about, Chief?
Shan's hard stare conveys his disdain before even his words confirm it.
It tells the story of a scholar who was guided into a dream by the immortal Lu Dongbian. There, he experienced life as an official in the imperial system. He found enlightenment once he awoke and became Lu's apprentice to pursue longevity.
Ha! No wonder you're so shook up over it.
I can't see.
Mayfly stands on her tiptoes, unable to see the stage over the crowd, but though she can't make out the scene, the song at least breaks through.
I must have watched this opera 100 times, but I've never seen them use candles before. Did they change the story?
She finds her way to the front of the stage and looks up, captivated at the performance, and pulls the joy and hope of the crowd like spun silk that gives warmth and color to the night sky. Countless candles rend the stage, their flickering flames throw from vents and shadows on the walls, shadows that seem to sway and bob like a procession of monks and prayer.
It's so warm.
Goodness, how beautiful.
I can't keep myself from staring.
The flames leap out from their wax altars, speaking in the divine and wordless tongue to the people below.
Hold on. When did they light these candles? The flames. They're whispering something.
The small lights sway beneath the night sky, alternating between bright and dim. They can become a hypnotic flow that those watching cannot turn away from. The flickering light seems to laugh, to scold, and to chant unclear words, venting the pain of their brief lives through the ages.
Yes. I can hear them. They're saying...
Grant us longevity.
Grant us longevity.
Wait. When did I get this close?
A hush falls over the crowd. Mayfly looks up at the figure on the stage. The warm light shimmers. Hearts beat in time with the swaying shadows. This stage feels like as if instead of a refuge, a bastion of light and sound calling out to those who might approach it. Under the cover of night, under the gaze of many hundreds of eyes, 100-fold stages rise.
杜六, Yang Wu, where are you? They're using the candlelight to conjure illusions. Avert your eyes!
Do you wish to become immortal?
Huh? Heron?
天地含经，万物化生，日月并明，与我协助。
What a cliffhanger! I'm so glad I have 40 more minutes, cause what the heck was that? What the heck was that cliffhanger? How dare you, Blue Puck? How dare you? Stage 9! The end! Things are rarely as they appear at the scene of a crime. Oh boy, 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 what could possibly happen? The end? Question mark. What do you mean? We're only halfway through this event. The candlelight fades and is soon replaced by the steady glow of modern and incandescent bulbs. Ray touches her head unconsciously, feeling blades of grass brush against her fingertips.
So, Mayfly was given the method of longevity, just like she wanted. And that means that Paper Heron was the legendary immortal.
As if a reminder, another blade of grass tumbles down at her touch.
Well, true or not, I better get this down before I forget any details.
She tucks the grass into her pocket and practically leaps towards her paper and pen.
The distinctive melodies of Eastern opera, combined with the magical glow of candlelight, brought the atmosphere to its peak. When the immortal moved her fingers, the audience, including those who had doubts about longevity, naturally came to believe in this miracle, including Mayfly, a herbaceous Yao whose life was about to end only a few months later. Based on accounts from local residents and my own experience, I feel I can make a bold assumption. After the opera was over, Paper Heron, the legendary immortal, taught the method of longevity to Mayfly to extend her life. Then, for some reason, she fell into a deep sleep beneath Jewel County.
The passage of time goes unnoticed as her pen glides from page to page, the sound of scribbling upon it, burst by the silence of night, when gentle birdsong, and finally the bustle of a awakened city.
Another day.
One more square in her calendar is crossed out. Usually she would leave a detailed journal of her day, a record for her next iteration, but today she lets her pen rest.
Maybe I won't need to leave a note for the next me this time.
As the morning progresses, the storekeeper pulls up the shop's rolling shutters. Waiting outside, aside from the morning breeze, is a familiar face.
You're up early today. Did you get enough sleep? Oh, and I was so busy last night. I forgot to give you your change. Hold on. Let me unlock the door first.
Before she can even finish her words, Reed has returned to her glowing screen.
Sleep, Schmeep. My article's almost finished. All I really need is a computer. Oh, sorry, I got a little overexcited. I meant, would it be possible to use one?
I can see that. Go ahead. You can use that one. You know how to turn it on.
Ray takes a deep breath before typing the words she spent the night planning. You must understand that this benefits us both. I know who you are. The odd pace of the typing draws the storekeeper's attention.
Are you trying to put a hole in my mouse? Or is the network down?
Huh? Oh no, the network's fine.
It's only then that she notices that her whole arm has gone numb from the speed of her typing.
Has anyone else come by recently?
No, you're the only one. But I'll keep a spot open for you. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you.
The frantic typing resumes as soon as their conversation ends. Just untied another knot. As you can see, I can figure out the truth with or without their help. But if you really want me to figure things out, why not just tell me what you know? It'll save us both the time and trouble. She stops refreshing the screen. Instead, she stares wide-eyed at each tiny, glowing Prosper dot.
Maytree. Someone did mention that earlier.
Bluffing doesn't work on me, but if you want to see me, come to the Maytree in the old garden. In the daylight, Reed returns to reassess the leafy Central Park and the bustling construction site nearby. The words "Immortal Residence" decorating the impressive billboard gleam down at her in the sunlight. Far beneath it, a half-dead Maytree that lies in the middle of the park looks dull by comparison.
Another journalist? I already told the other ones we're not open for interviews.
It seems she spent too much time staring as a middleman approaches in a huff.
I don't care who you write for. Get out of here, will you?
Oh, no. I'm not here for interviews. I'm just having a look around. So, someone came around here then? Someone who looked like me?
I'm not answering any questions. My building isn't haunted, and that's that.
Not haunted? You mean...
Before Reed can ask anything more, a new voice draws away their attention.
Sir, we've got a problem.
A young man, breathless from running, cuts her questioning short.
What? And you want to hand it over to me?
It's Professor Dong. He said he...
The property developer pulls his arm, gives a polite nod to Reed, and walks aside. Half a minute later, Reed hears shouting.
Would you listen to yourself? What do you mean they were eaten by monsters?
Professor Zhang said he found this in an ancient book. Should we just ignore him?
Damn him and his book. I go and call it the Immortal Residence, and then it turns out people died here. If this gets out, I'll never sell the place.
The developer's voice rises, and Reed catches pieces of their argument on the wind.
He gave us a copy of the book. Said he'd send one to the press unless he receives 100,000 yuan today. Do you want to look at it?
Him!
While they argue, Reed slips away and towards the entrance of the park. Full of hope, she looks up at the May tree. Its dry branches hold many buds. Under the tree, a mule chews on fresh green grass.
Huh? One with Flo?
She calls out to the mule, but not entirely convinced by her own conclusion. The mule, startled, turns to flee. Reed immediately takes notice of the familiar pack, one she knows she's seen before.
You traveled with Paper Heron wherever she went. Wait!
A strong wind blows. The rustling leaves drown out the mule's trotting hooves. A pale page falls a half step before her.
At the time, the sun and moon hung together in the sky. The earth split in two at the gate of the School of May, opening a rift miles long that stalled souls. When the governor had it investigated, they couldn't find a single human, dead or alive. Only clothes, dead plants and animals. Many believe the phenomenon was caused by the Earth Dragon.
It's not just the records that surprise her. Where the page fell, the wind spins in mid-air, leading her to a precise spot. Another one not.
Only clothes, dead plants and animals. The Earth Dragon. No way. Then the Yao didn't really become immortal?
What a cliffhanger! What do you mean? What do you mean? Stage 10! To heaven! Everything she's ever wanted for a price. Oh my goodness gracious! On stage, footsteps move with a light, quick pace.
Do you wish to become immortal?
Mayfly looks up, but sees nothing before her. I have so many thumbnail material.
Do you wish to become immortal?
世上人不学仙，真是蠢。
Huh? Where am I?
Mayfly sits up from a comfy bed and looks around.
This place is so luxurious.
She jumps to the floor and walks around the room, curious about her new surroundings.
The bed's soft, and this blanket's so light and warm. What a strange dream I had. But, my, do I feel rested. I'm brimming with energy. I haven't felt this good since autumn. With strengths like this flowing through me, I could till a whole field all on my own. That vase is almost as big as me. But I bet I could lift it.
She finds herself standing in front of the vase in the corner, and silently stretching out her hands to measure its height and width.
Hello, Mayfly.
Who's that? Wait. Paper Heron?
We were chatting outside your room when we heard your voice. I'm glad to see that you are doing well. I know what you wish to ask. You are in the School of May?
The lady smiles and nods as she explains further.
And I am its founder. They call me Master Ren. or Ren the Immortal.
Ren the Immortal. Then you must be the immortal everyone's been talking about. Please, Master, teach me the method of longevity.
Another young soul looking too far ahead to see the truth before them. The immortal you seek is standing right in front of you. But it isn't me. In fact, I was one of her students.
What?
Mayfly shifts her focus between Master Ren and Paper Heron before resting on the more comfortably familiar face. Saying nothing, Master Ren smiles and follows Mayfly's gaze to Paper Heron.
Heron? You mean she's the immortal?
Paper Heron stirs the sweet soup in her bowl. The white sugar has sunk to the bottom.
I prefer if you wouldn't call me that, Mayfly. Makes me feel as though I'm covered in ants.
But how can that be?
Do you recall the evening past?
Last night, I was pushed out on the stage, and then...
Precisely. It was then that Paper Heron held the longevity ritual for you. You fell into a deep slumber for the rest of the night. How do you feel now?
I feel refreshed, energetic, alive. Then I've gained longevity already?
No. This is but the first step. Master Heron altered the flowing pattern of your chi to imitate that of the Way, laying the foundation for true longevity cultivation. But this alone will not extend your life. To achieve true longevity, one must cultivate it through the method of our school. Worry not. I will be your guide.
I see. No, wait.
Mayfly looks puzzled as she counts her fingers, as if attempting to follow the logic to his conclusion.
Paper Heron, if you're Master Ren's master and the founder of the School of May, then you knew all along? You were just pretending? Then you lied too! You know, I felt so guilty about leaving you behind!
I didn't deceive you. I had no inkling that it was Ren that you sought. I only learned of her ritual on the stage at the last instant. I took her place as its officiator as a bit of fun. But I looked quite splendid up there, don't you think? Didn't you notice it was me?
At this pleasant thought, Paper Heron spooned some of the sweet soup into her mouth.
So, it was you who slipped the amulet and the note into my pocket.
Of course. I hadn't cast that spell for some time, so I thought I'd seize the opportunity to give it a spin. Ah, why the glum look, eh? Our performance was a great success. Y'all have joined the school in spadefuls.
You're here for the method, not your magic tricks. Sight me down. You're the immortal. How could I say such a thing?
Before Mayfly can finish, Hurry steps outside, cut her off. The footsteps stop at the door, followed by whispers and the rustles of clothes. Suddenly, a short plump hedgehog and a yam with a leafy head peek out from behind the door. Then a grey rat, a shrew, and behind them, a whole parade of other yow.
Immortal! Please, forgive our intrusion. We're here to see you, and our new schoolmate.
Grandmaster, our greatest thanks for these artifacts. We brought a token of our gratitude. Though it's not so valuable, I hope it will suffice.
Oh, think nothing of it. Consider it a gift from your Grandmaster.
Thank you, Grandmaster. If it's not too much trouble, could you teach us the spell you used on the stage last night?
Paper Heron waves their praise away with her hand, but the smile behind that waving hand reveals her joy.
Sure. It's not so difficult. Just say what more you want to learn, and I shall teach you.
They all pour in, talking excitedly with Paper Heron. Mayfly watches as her friend turned Grandmaster enters the circle and shakes her head. A few clear coughs cut the glimmering voices short.
Now, students. You ought to show respect in the presence of the Grandmaster. Enough playfulness. You must all return to your cultivation.
But I hear this is the first time the Grandmaster has visited our school in many years. We only want to talk to her.
And talk we shall.
Master Ran smiles.
The Grandmaster will be with us for many days. There will be plenty of time. For now, we ought to consider our newest schoolmate. You need some time to settle in. Isn't that so, Mayfly? You have just received the ritual. Your body needs time to adapt. Students, will you show Mayfly around our school? A little bit of activity should do her good.
Ah, right. Best to get some exercise.
Whatever you say, Master. Mayfly, is it? We brought you a gift, too. Sorry, we got carried away after seeing the Grandmaster.
They all bring out several boxes of Herdum steamers filled with cakes, all repaired in advance. A substantial offering.
That's all right. And thank you for the gift. I feel so full of energy now. I'd love to look around.
You should spend some time getting to know the other students. Your gift can wait.
All right then. I can save it for later.
Mayfly pats her skirt and leaves with the Yao. Soon she enters a busy courtyard, bustling with the voices of other students of the School of May.
Stop it, Mayfly. That cauldron's too heavy. You could hurt yourself.
I was just like her back then. Didn't know what to do with my newfound strength.
Paper Heron lifts up another spoonful of her sweet soup to her lips, then sets the bowl down.
So, have you retrieved your 5 senses?
Master Ran nods and waits for Paper Heron to swallow.
No, it's become worse. Even clear soup is practically tasteless to me now. But enough about that. We have more important things to discuss. My divination suggests that Lanzhu is waking. I have observed many omens along the road. Birds migrating north. Withered grass blackening. Ere long, Lanzhu will awaken. Unlike other Xiantao beasts, Lanzhu is not under Zhenzi's control. The quake it wrought brought great suffering to the Huanzhou region. The White Horse School once fought it, and I among them. Yet, we could only force it into a long slumber. Until the Wei bestowed on us 2 swords of longevity, allowing ordinary students to control the qi of yin and yang in order to pacify Lanzhu. But then...
She pauses.
You need not say more.
Master Ran draws a ray in the air. It glows for a moment, then fades as a white sword appears. Paper Heron stares intently at the sword. It floats in the air, radiant with a soft white glow.
Now, only 1 sword remains, and the White Horse School is no more.
Her hands shake as she grips it, as if she were holding it too tightly.
You needn't worry. Since the moment you passed the sword to me, I have been making preparations to face Lanzhu. I know the consequences if I fail. The earth will split, and beneath the dual sun and moon, disaster and disorder will reign. Zhu County, all of Huanzhou, will shatter, causing untold devastation. That is why I founded the School of Mei, to gather strength in numbers. Though I wield the last sword of longevity, if it should fail, I have prepared a quelling array, but I will need their strength to help me activate it.
Oh.
Do I surprise you?
Paper Heron looks around the room and answers with a sigh.
Ah, no. It's just, you were but a little Yao when we first met beneath that tree. Look how you've grown.
A Yao's life is shorter than most. We must make every day count. You entrusted this task to me, and I will do all that I must to finish it. I will allow nothing to get in my way, not only for the sake of the school, but for the sake of everyone in this land.
She sees Ren smile. Paper Heron pauses, then offers a mirroring smile to her old student.
You are more prepared than I could ever hope to be. But mind your students well. I should not like to see your school meet the same fate as mine, eh? I will stay here until the task is done, and intervene if need be.
Master Ren replies with a solemn nod.
Grandmaster, you gave me a second life and the sword of longevity. I owe my life to you. I swear I will complete the suppression, no matter the cost. For you and for your school.
Dun dun dun! They are getting diabolical with these cliffhangers. Gotta drink some water, I'm getting dizzy. Stage 11, and I think this might be the last one for tonight. We will see. We will see, because we got 15 minutes left on not only the ad timer, but also I'm going to wind down stream in 10 minutes. So yeah, I think this will be the last one that we'll do for today's stream. But this is exciting! This is exciting! Stage 11, Dilemma! Not to be confused with Zero Time Dilemma from the Zero Escape series. He has lain down with dogs, hoping to rise without fleas. in the dim cell. Low chants rise and fall over and over until it almost feels like a natural phenomenon with the howling of the wind.
Chief, all the Yao we've arrested are here.
A cell door creaks openly. The other Yao stop and look out from their cells at the three who enter.
This must be the true meaning of being watched like a hawk. You may leave. I will have the victim identify the culprit.
Understood.
The cell is packed with Yao. Afraid, a man presses himself fearfully against Chen Huan. Chen grips his blade and tells the man not to be afraid, as he takes the first bold step towards them.
I trust there's no need to introduce myself.
Of course, Chief Chung. After all, it took us all quite some effort to sneak past you. Let no one say that you neglected your duties. In fact, you did such a sterling job that not even a fly could buzz through that gate. A pity for you that I soar much higher than a fly.
The Yao all laugh, leading Chen Hua to raise his blade and strike it against the cell door.
Quiet! Look over them. See if you can identify the one that abducted your family.
Even with the cell door between them, the man feels surrounded by Yao. He dodges fruitlessly left and right as if to avoid their gaze. He peeks at the chill Yao from the corner of his eye, but each glance makes him all the more concerned.
I don't see them.
My. Should I call you County Magistrate Chung now? If I recall correctly, it falls outside of the duties of mere constables to interrogate suspects.
Through the bars, a bird-like Yao leans towards Chen Huan.
Could it be that you are using this opportunity to learn the method of longevity for yourself?
Enough of your twittering, Bird. I am investigating this rumor on behalf of the people, not for myself. Nor is this a formal interrogation. I am within my rights to question any one of you.
And if I don't tell you a thing, what then, Chief Chung? Must you really be so harsh on us? Every Yao in Jewel County is scared to death of you. But I know that you're not all that cruel-hearted. Could you be persuaded to let us go?
As she speaks, she puts both hands to the bars. One holds a gold bar, the other a charm. She waves them before Chen Hua.
I can offer you both wealth and health.
Fiend! I will not allow you to deceive me.
Chen Huan pushes her hands aside with the back of his blade. She jumps back, staring at him intensely, then approaches once more.
You think it deception merely because you believe the method of longevity to be a false rumor. But what if I tell you it's true? Take a guess at how old I am.
There is no need to guess. It is said that Yao can live over 1,000 years.
Whoever told you that knew nothing. Our lives are scarcely longer than our true forms. My own kind live and die within the age of a sparrow. Nothing more.
Surprise flashes in Chen Hua's eyes. He motions for her to continue.
We only want a little more time in this world, Chief Chung. Why must you stand in our way?
Then should I simply allow you and your people to kill, steal, and bring chaos?
Me and my people?
She is stunned for a moment, but responds with a burst of laughter.
I see. You believe Yao to be evil.
No, not universally. Yet, it is Yao like you who spread these dangerous rumors in the county.
The Yao stops laughing, her neck jerking as her feathers rise and puff out. Filled with rage, she storms towards Chen Hua, ignoring the bars.
It is no rumor, fool. Even if it were, what harm have we ever brought for speaking it alone? All our kind desire is to live. I've done nothing wrong. Release me! Every moment is precious.
You may not have taken part in these abductions, but the rumors you spread surely enticed the ones that did. I will not release you.
Fine. Continue in your blindness. But the School of May will bring justice to us all.
The Yao turns fierce, beating her wings in the cell. Claw marks cover the walls.
The School of May? That's the name of your sect, is it?
Her anger has become an incombustible mash of threats and insults. Chen Hua stands between her and the secret man, leading him away. In the Yamen study, the man sits shaking on a wooden chair.
Calm down. Have some tea.
Thank you.
He takes the tea, sips a few times, then sets it down.
No need to worry. Our cells are quite unbreakable. So, what more do you know of the Yao that abducted your family?
It was jabbering on about longevity. That's all I know.
This rumor is a true menace to society.
Please, Chief Chung, please find my father. You're my only hope.
He grabs the front of Chen Huan's clothes as if to kneel, but the chief constable catches him by the arms and lifts him to his feet.
Please, sir. I am merely fulfilling my duty. I will find the truth. This, I swear.
Thank you.
Rest a while. Best not to overwork yourself. Guard!
Chief.
Take care of the good man. I must deliver my report on the events at the opera.
Understood.
Chen Huan pats the poor man's shoulder as they walk out. A breeze follows him past the door and scatters far away. In the Great Hall, a report on the case is being given to the Gara court.
The female Taoist raised her sword above a woman's head, revealing the latter's true form to be that of a herbaceous entity, and shifting her withered leaves into a verdant green. The Taoist then proclaimed the ability to bestow longevity upon any who join her school. This declaration incited the crowd to a frenzy as they stampeded the stage. Later, the Taoist vanished from the scene together with the herbaceous entity. Several Yao present were detained, and the injured were escorted to the nearest clinic for treatment. In summary, the stampede has been determined to be an unforeseen incident arising from the female Taoist use of arcane skills.
With the report concluded, the paper is folded once more and been handed over to the county's magistrate.
Unforeseen incident? Your lack of foresight has seen this longevity rumor spread to every corner of the county. Yao are flooding our lands in droves. Never in my life have I received so many reports of missing persons and acts of sedition. Make no mistake, this is the result of your errors.
The magistrate crumbles the paper and throws it at the registrar. In response, the man bows even lower.
We were foolish to put our faith in you, Commander Lee. You were in charge of our defenses. Tell me, how shall we proceed?
Lei Hufeng have been standing nearby. He pauses, considering the details for a moment, before speaking out in a measured tone.
In these desperate times, I can see only one solution. I would divide all constables into 2 shifts and have them sweep the entire county. We will locate and apprehend all Yao hiding among the populace over the next 3 days.
Very good! Do you hear that? All departments will cooperate with Commander Lee. And if I hear of any misconduct, I will show no mercy.
The others hasten to agree as they bow with clasped hands. Chen Hua has been wanting to speak. seeing his chance, he seizes it and steps forward.
Honorable Magistrate, I believe we also ought to consider investigating the School of May.
The Everclutch sneaks sneering glances towards him, like a discolored beam sifted from the pile.
And you are? Wait, I believe I recall. Chief Chung, is it? And the School of May? A minor religious sect, yes?
Yes. Please forgive me. After the report was submitted, I discovered a connection between the sect and the animal carcasses found on the streets. While in custody, a suspect admitted that the School of May was behind the mysterious parade connected to both the rumors and the drained carcasses. I believe this opera was another part of their scheme. If the Yao are the fruit, the School of May is the root.
The others look away and whisper.
And who are you to speak? Some upstart boy desperate to clear his family name?
That's him, all right. Just last month he was ranting about some thief-catching scheme. The argument could be heard from the streets.
Do you remember last year? This boy and I all knocked the doors down, insisting we include those deserters he caught in our update to the Imperial Con. Hard to believe the magistrate allowed him to leave with his head. It seems he hasn't any sense for his position, or his shame.
The son of a bandit turncoat. No wonder he barks like a dog, demanding praise for his every deed. He's fooling himself if he thinks he can wash himself clean of his family's past.
Chief Huan ignores their whispers and stands tall and firm as a noble pine.
Commander Lee, thoughts on this matter?
As all else goes quiet, Li Hufeng clears his throat and speaks.
I hold to what I've said before. The Yao pose a serious danger to the people. Our priority must be to expel them from the county. What would you have us do, Your Honor?
The matter is handed to Commander Lee. Dismissed.
Understood. But the School of May?
The Ever seems prepared to leave, but Chen Hua looks around anxiously until finding the familiar shape of his commander waiting under the eaves.
Commander Lee.
Come here, He Guang.
Li Hufeng walks from the hall in long, quick strides, forcing his supportmen to hurry to keep pace.
Are you really so desperate for glory that you forget the chain of command? How do you aim to win trust if you refuse to pay respect to your betters?
I apologize, Commander. But this is a promising lead. If we don't act now, we may miss a chance.
Li Hufeng turns, his voice sterner than ever.
Do you think you are the only one with the lead on this case? That no one else can do as you have done? Not even those with greater power and resources? Is that why you announce your intentions for all to hear? Your heart may be pure, but others have their own designs. If your words reach the wrong ears, do you think they will sit and do nothing about it?
Chen Hua tongues twist. He had prepared for a scolding, not best.
Commander, you mean...
Keep digging, but do not draw any further attention. That's all for today. And if your actions are brought to light, I will tell them I denied your request. Understood?
Yes, Commander.
He bows deeply, then straightens his posture.
I will learn from your wise words.
Well, I say that's a good way to end off the stream. A perfect halfway through the story. We will read this out next time. claim that. Awesome. I actually think I'm gonna do my ending speech here. And then we're going to wait for Logan Robo to go live so we can raid him. And then just have a chill time. I hope that sounds good to everybody. Thank you to all the botters, all the lurkers, all the livers, and all the subbers for this fantastic event so far. We've gone up to, I think, halfway into the event story. And we will see what the rest will deliver on the next stream. I certainly can't wait to see what happens. I'm still sticking to the theory that Mayfly is reincarnating into Reed. That's my theory. That is my theory. I'm gonna call it. That is my theory. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Toodaloo!